Hey folks, welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We're here at the Steinway & Sons Piano Store, and we're looking forward to talking with Ben a little bit later on in the program. But first, we're talking construction, and I'm joined now by Tim with Copperhead Contractors. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. And it's Copperhead Contracting, not contractors.
Yes.
I almost said contractors, so I apologize for that. So, give us an update. What's going on with Copperhead Contracting? Are you guys staying busy?
We are very busy. We have contracts and construction jobs going everywhere.
Yeah, that's incredible. What are some of the jobs that you're currently working on right now? Do you have any?
Right now, we're working on several big remodel jobs. We've got 2 whole house remodel jobs going on right this second. We have lots of roofing jobs, siding jobs, and it's becoming the season for hail damage and
it's upon
things
us.
like that. So it's going to get really busy. We've got quite a few fire restoration jobs going on.
Sure, yeah.
So we stay very busy.
Stay busy, even during the slow time. It seems like you guys stay busy all year long.
There wasn't really much of a slow season this year,
right?
Which is good.
That's good for you guys. Yeah, definitely.
One of those mixed blessing sort of situations,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
Work.
Glad for the work, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tim, this is your first time on Wisconsin Family. What's your role at Copperhead Contracting?
I am a construction site supervisor. Okay. I make sure that things go the way they're supposed to go, even though nothing ever goes the way it's supposed to go. It's just the world of construction.
Right. So that means you're right out there on site.
Yes.
Every day.
Yep.
A lot of different sites.
I bounce around from site to site depending on where we are and what's going on, and who's out at the different sites to make sure things get taken care of. But I try to make sure I'm on site. I take care of my guys during the day, and we all get some stuff done.
And speaking of all the sites, what kind of range does Copperhead serve?
We have a very big range. We do, Wisconsin, Illinois. We go as far out. We have offices in Nebraska. So, we take care of quite a range. I mean, if you need it done, we'll get there and take care of it.
Wow. So that means you have some windshield time, probably, huh?
Yes. Yes.
A little bit of windshield time. So let's talk a little bit, in case some of our viewers are not familiar with Copperhead Contracting. Give us an overview of what are some of the services you guys provide.
We do everything. I mean, roofing, siding, we do window installation, doors, we do everything from, single remodels to complete overhaul jobs. We do new construction as well. If you need something done, we can take care of it pretty much anywhere and everything.
So is it safe to say no project too small or too big?
I would say that that's probably the case.
Pretty close.
Sometimes big projects are harder to manage, but we can get through it and take care of it.
I've always thought it'd be great if you guys just did some catering or parties or something like that. Something just completely outside the realm of construction and remodel.
I would say some of us are okay, but I don't know if you'd want all of those guys serving you food and making you drinks.
Well, obviously you'd want to hire a few new folks probably. So
we need a little help with that department, but we can build you a house.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Someone else can throw the party then.
Exactly.
Actually, I think you have someone on staff that does that pretty well. That brings in food. I can't remember if it's Ruth.
I believe so.
Yeah. So speaking of projects, Justin had asked you if some of your current projects. Do you have a personal favorite of what kind of project you like to supervise?
I really don't have a preference as to what I like, but most of what I like to see is, start to finish. I like to make sure that things go smoothly as possible. I like to make sure that our guys are doing different types of things, because monotony can be, a killer. If you don't get the variety out there and you get your guys doing different things, it can get real bad.
And it sounds like you guys do have variety.
We have a ton of different things going on right now, so it makes the days go by fast. There's a lot of hours in a week to see where it was from the beginning, and you get to see the progression stages of it, and then when it's all finished and you present it to the homeowner, it's very satisfactory.
Yeah,
yes.
I bet.
Tim, we have a lot of moms and dads that watch our program, homeowners especially, and so some of them might be watching this, thinking about having a remodel done themselves. If they're considering that, let's say they give you guys a call, what are some things that they'll need to do to prepare for having people to come into their home for 2 to 3 days or even a couple of weeks to do some of these remodel activities?
Once we come out and we've sat down with them and explained to them how the process works, when we actually get on site, the first thing we do is make sure that they understand that there's going to be dust. There's going to be dirt. We do our best to cover everything up
as minimal
as we can, because nobody wants to have their house all torn apart, for weeks and months at a time.
Right.
But it is part of the process. We do have a lot of
Equipment?
trucks, equipment, ladders, things that have to go in and out. Depending on the weather, you have rain, we have staging stuff. Sometimes we'll tent things out to make sure that we can keep as dry as possible.
Right, exactly.
Tarp everything off. Just generally make sure that we're not being the cause of your unhappiness while we're in your home.
Right. Well, hopefully the payoff, I know the payoff is well worth the time and everything that the homeowner has to kind of endure during that time. So
when you see the smile on their face when you're all done with everything and they're truly happy with what they have and you've made their dream, it doesn't get any better.
Sounds like he'll take care of you.
Tim from Copperhead Contracting, thank you so much for joining us today. Don't go away. There is more Wisconsin Family coming up right after the break.